Have you ever wondered if it's possible to stay awake for 48 hours straight? Maybe you have a huge deadline, a cross-country drive, or you're just plain curious. Well, today we're diving deep into this exact question. Can you actually pull an all-nighter? And then another one right after? And more importantly, should you? Let's find out. So, the big question, how do you stay awake for 48 hours? Let's be real. This is an extreme challenge for your body and mind. The first few hours are usually fine, but as you push past the 24-hour mark, things get tough. Your body's natural clock, the circadian rhythm, is screaming for sleep. You'll likely feel groggy, your focus will blur, and you might even feel a bit irritable. This is your body sending you some serious signals. What's the best way to power through? Many people's first instinct is to chug coffee or energy drinks. While a moderate amount of caffeine can give you a temporary boost, relying on it too heavily can backfire. You might experience jitters, anxiety, and a nasty crash later on. A better strategy is to use caffeine strategically. A cup of coffee in the morning and maybe one in the early afternoon can help, but avoid it as you get closer to the end of your 48-hour marathon. Hydration is also key. Drinking plenty of water helps your body function properly and can combat the fatigue that comes with dehydration. Okay, so you've got your hydration and caffeine plan. What else? Let's talk about food. When you're sleep deprived, you might crave sugary snacks and junk food for a quick energy spike. But just like with caffeine, this leads to a crash. Instead, opt for balanced meals with protein, complex carbs, and healthy fats. Think nuts, fruits, yogurt, and lean meats. These provide a more sustained release of energy, keeping you more stable over the long haul. Also, try to eat smaller, more frequent meals rather than large, heavy ones that can make you feel sluggish. Now for a secret weapon. Physical activity. It might sound like the last thing you want to do when you're exhausted, but moving your body is incredibly effective. When you feel that wave of sleepiness hit, get up, do some jumping jacks. Go for a brisk walk outside, or even just stretch for a few minutes. This increases blood flow, gets more oxygen to your brain, and can give you a significant jolt of alertness. Even changing your environment can help. If you've been staring at a screen for hours, switch tasks or move to a different room. So, you've made it through the 48 hours. What happens next? The recovery is just as important as the marathon itself. You've accumulated a significant sleep debt. You can't just catch up on all of it in one night, but you need to prioritize rest. Plan for a long night of sleep, maybe 9 to 10 hours. Try to go to bed at a reasonable hour and allow your body to naturally wake up. Avoid hitting the snooze button, as that can mess with your sleep cycle even more. It might take a few days of consistent sleep to feel fully back to normal. But here's the most important question. Is it safe? Pushing your body to stay awake for 48 hours is not something to be taken lightly. Chronic sleep deprivation can have serious health consequences. For most people, doing this once for a critical reason might be manageable, but it should never become a habit. Your brain needs sleep to repair itself, consolidate memories, and flush out toxins. If you find yourself constantly struggling to stay awake or feeling like you need to pull all-nighters regularly, it might be a sign of an underlying issue. Please prioritize your well-being. There are healthier, more sustainable ways to be productive. Remember, sleep isn't a luxury, it's a biological necessity. Thanks for sticking with me through this deep dive. I hope this gave you some valuable insights. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Stay safe, stay healthy, and get some rest.